How you doing, YouTube? This is Marcus Harrier, and I'm starting up a new boxing channel. So I'm gonna need for y'all to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'm gonna give y'all real facts with unbiasedness. So give y'all straight raw. And if y'all don't like it, y'all don't have to come to my page. Simple as that. But anyway, I'm gonna jump right into it. First, I want to start with the Errol Spence and the Shawn Porter fight, and I feel like that was a real good fight. In the end, I felt like it should have been a draw. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm an Errol Spence fan, but I see it for what it is. I felt like that fight should have been a draw, but the judges gave it to Errol Spence because of the knockdown. I feel like, but I figured it was gonna be a pretty close fight because Shawn Porter had been training since April prior to the fight. Some people say a year and a half, but from my knowledge, he had started training for that fight in April. And came fight night, it really showed because he looked real good. That was the best Shawn Porter that we done seen. And before the fight, I had went back and watched the Kell Brook fight. And that was a pretty good fight. I watched without the commentating. And I actually felt like Shawn Porter kind of edged that fight a little bit. But since he was fighting over in Kell Brook turf, or was it Kell Brook turf? Yeah, I think it was. But they gave him the fight. They gave Kell Brook the fight. But that was pretty a good fight. So so I knew that he was gonna bring that heat to Errol Spence because like I said, Shawn Porter, he ain't never been just dominated. And he worked real hard for that fight. So we seen the best version of Shawn Porter. And I feel like that version of Shawn Porter, I feel like he can beat anybody else. I feel like he can beat Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, I feel like he just too little for Shawn Porter. He too light on his ass. Shawn Porter give him that work. So I feel like Errol Spence, I feel like you need to stay focused. You know, you made you a few $1,000,000, but I feel like you need to keep that hunger. Whatever got you there, you need to stick with it because you didn't look that good in that fight. You know, you won, you didn't look that good. I don't want to see you looking like that against Terrence Crawford. I want you to lay him on his back. But anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna touch on the Danny Garcia fight and the versus Errol Spence. I feel like that's gonna be a good fight too. A lot of people sleeping on it because it's Danny Garcia. He ain't really been that active. Who he knocked out Adrian Granados his last fight. But I feel like that's gonna be a real technical. I feel like it's gonna be a real classy fight, a chess match. And I'm looking forward to seeing that fight. I feel like that fight is setting Errol Spence up for all these different fighting styles to fight Terrence Crawford. They want to make sure he dominates Terrence Crawford. And I think he will, but he got to stay focused. I know he just got into that car accident, getting charged with a DWI. So I don't know how that's going to affect him long term. But I hope he stay in that lab. Now moving on, the Tank Davis and the Eureka's Gamboa fight. Now I feel like that's gonna be a real good fight too, especially for Tank, because I'm getting tired of watching Tank fight these all these taxi cab Mexicans. Like he needs some real step up fights. So I feel like this is a good step up fight. Eureka's Gamboa, he won his last 4 fights, so his confidence level is probably up there a little bit. And he's strong, he fast, he got speed. They was comparing him to Floyd Mayweather at one point in time until he got TKO'd by Terrence Crawford. But that's neither here nor there right now. But I feel like that's gonna be a real good fight. Tank got power. This other dude got power and experience. So that's gonna be a real good matchup. And they fighting in Atlanta too. It's gonna be popping. Might have to go there, check out the fight or whatever. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. right now. I don't want to give y'all too much. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on some stuff. I'm gonna start making videos like once or twice a week, and once a week I want to talk about something other than boxing, like real life stuff or whatever. So I holla, deuces.